the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Tampa sideline, a look at the Buccaneers head coach. His guys are 3-2 here in the early part of the season. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, it's DeMeco Ryans. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Prime Time. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only to get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. So if he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win. To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
11 MP.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to stop this inside the 25. The breaker huddle coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
The man in motion is Watson.
Can.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he will not be able to turn up field. He'll drop him behind the loss. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Rushed to his left. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? There's a test on third down.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A run on first and goal. And this one, close. Good serve. Drop him. The loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
11.
They'll go with him again. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They're at the 4, looking to get the game's first points. Here's third and goal. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Christian Watson, touchdown, Houston. It's his third touchdown catch this year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, now their rookie quarterback.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. With that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he will not get so lucky.
And they'll take this down inside 35. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards. And a first down. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Left side, that is caught by one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Ready?
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete. 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down. Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Now, Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
No need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand.
Offside. Defense.
Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Bucs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Ball time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense headed back to take over once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. taken down at the 37. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First down.
Burrow. That's to the tight end, Stover. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
11 mighty.
Now is Tracy looking to run. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. It is a big-time play for Houston. And even 30 yards. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 12.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it second down and 12 to go. That is caught left side by Helm. And he's got a 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Second try again. It's second and 10. Now a give up the middle. He's got it to the 14-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6.
40-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. On the run to the right. He runs with it.
Just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
We're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
14-yard line. 2 yards on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Now, faking the give. Oh, they're having in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. But the Cards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession. What to do now is they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. A forward Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Moving left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. That's going to be blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
11.
They'll run with Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back from Houston. In a moment.
12.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver.
It's now 3rd down.
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Here we go. Right 80. Turbo touch. Touch.
Burrow now. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception. And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. He's got his big tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown Buccaneers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Buccaneers move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Houston offense. Going to make their way. onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and that'll set up 4th down.
In punt formation.
Oh, yeah. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Forced to his right. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hanson, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on their AFC North rivals, the Cleveland Browns. And it's the former first-round pick, Quentin Johnston. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 56 yards, touchdown. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles at home to take on Washington. And this is the Commanders' running back. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. The Commanders walk it off. They win in overtime. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is Jared Goff. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, Murray leading the league in passing yardage. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Second and 11. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one over the middle to the tight end. He's got Warren. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll look to throw.
Tampa Bay.
Down the field. He's got Warren. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's case 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and 10. At the 11-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Over him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Texans have it. He's to the 40. Still going. And he And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced a fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15. First down, Buccaneers.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get this up to the 44. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick. They're going to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Left side. That is caught by Warren. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Right back to Warren again. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 68.
Throwing now from the gun. Moving outside the pocket. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. Has an opening, past the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for the Texans.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
2-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
12, 12, 12.
A carry here for Tracy. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 1.
On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Higgins sent in motion.
14-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll swing this out to Harris. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the Bucs 13-yard
Here we go, here we go. Dot, dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Can.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That one incomplete. Hubbard outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Little's kick is good. And the Texans are able to get it back within a score. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Number 26. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Now a run on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of...
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Going for it all. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 5 yards to go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw, left side, complete to Pearson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
They'll try the right side this time. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Complete to Pearsall. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance toward the marker. It sets up 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this. And this is blocked. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he is out of bounds on the... other side of midfield. Throw on 1st down. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
11, 11, 11.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Houston. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now, faking the give, out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. He'll look to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's good for 27 and a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Makes the score.
Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Texans offense. And their running back set to go once more. Here is first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, in the hands of Watson.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Tracy. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Pushed out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
11.
Second down, Burrow. Now a screen set up for Tracy. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
39-yard line.
The best defender defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting. The backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're already up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down, Buccaneers.
Go! Broncos 80, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Not the play.
Whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell.
Not the play.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
15 yards to go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Texans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Forced out wide. Off he goes. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. One timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a Texans. First down.
He'll get up and spike it with 34 seconds to go. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of this running back. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's Burrow. This one caught at the 4. Waiting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
First down.
Second and goal. Now, Burrow. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So, a win here for the visiting Bucks. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time.